right, welcome to another wonderful episode with Cooking with Your Heart and Soul with Nicole. And today, we're going to go back to old school, okay? Y'all, we're going to go back to where grandmama and mama and them cooked some good old-fashioned food. But before that, I just want to show you my new line that's coming out real soon. And you'll be able to order it online on Instagram or Facebook. I have this one right here is my barbecue rub, my famous barbecue rub that I was telling y'all about on the last episode. I got some heart and soul mugs that's going to be available. And I also have my all-purpose seasoning. This seasoning, you can put it on anything. You can put it on chicken, you can put it on steak. This is going to be an all-purpose seasoning. I know if you like me, you got a cabinet full of seasoning. Well, guess what? Not no more. With my homemade all-purpose seasoning, it is going to be just right for you. And also, you can order, hey, Cooking with Your Heart and Soul aprons. So if you're cooking with your heart and soul, you want to show me, you want to show some love, please inbox me on YouTube or on Instagram or Facebook and let me know if you would like some of these items. All right, so this is what we're going to cook today. I got some salmon croquettes, homemade buttermilk biscuits, and we're going to do some rice to go with it. So you know what? That's old school. That's something my mom used to cook a lot, and we love it. So we're going to be back in a few minutes, and we're going to get started, okay? All right, so we're going to get started with our buttermilk biscuits. First of all, just want to thank my sister for Mother's Day. She got me a Cooking with Your Heart and Soul apron with my name on it. Love you, Gwen. Love you, Dre. Thank you so much for my gift. All right, so we're about to start with buttermilk biscuits, okay? I'm going to tell you what the ingredients are, and then we're going to get right into it. We have some butter. We have some, I put a little sugar. I know this looks like a lot, but I put a little sugar in mine. Salt. This is baking powder and buttermilk, oil, and that's it. And we're going to get right into it, okay? So just come on with me and let's get rolling. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We have, again, a cup of flour. I'm going to put a very little, I'm just going to sprinkle the top with sugar. We got salt. We got baking powder. And now this butter is frozen. So the reason why I have it frozen is because I put the butter into it like this. I'm shredding the butter inside our mixture. Make sure you don't get your fingers caught up in here. Now usually I do a whole stick, but because I'm just doing half, I'm not doing that many biscuits, I'm not going to do the whole stick. I'm just going to do half of a stick today. And that's about half. And before I put the buttermilk in, I want to mix this up real good. Incorporate this in. And these going to come out real fluffy, flaky, and big. And we have to knead this, so that's why I wanted y'all to see it up close on this. Now what I'm about to do is pour our buttermilk in here. And this is going to make about maybe 5 to 6 biscuits. All right. We got buttermilk. And just a tablespoon of oil. That's it. Now it's time to get dirty. This is the dirty part. So I'm putting on some gloves right now. And I hope y'all like the seasoning. Please, if you want some, just let me know. Inbox me on Facebook or Instagram. And this is the dirty part. We're getting our hands dirty. We're bringing the flour and all that good stuff together with our hands. And we can try to incorporate it to come into a ball. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. And you said sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. Well, it don't sometimes. This is just cooking by hand, honey, y'all. It's cooking with love. All right. So when it get like this, you got some of the flour is incorporated. The next thing we're going to do, I'm going to clear the spot, and we're going to flop this flour, this dough right here on the table, and we're going to knead this. So I'll be right back, and we'll clear this table, okay? So now we're about to knead our biscuits and put them in the oven. So what you want to do first is sprinkle you some flour on your surface, okay? And I have a rolling pin. You want to sprinkle some flour on your rolling pin as well, okay? Because it's going to get sticky, all right? So now you dump your bread, your dough right there. And now it's kneading time. So you bring it all to a ball. Now usually I make, like I said, this is a small portion because of video time and everything. I usually make a bigger one than this. So you want to knead it about 4 times. So that's 1, and I do a 2, 3, and 1 more makes 4. Once you get it to this point right here, this is where the rolling pin comes in. And what you want to do is roll it out about 1 inch thick. You don't want to roll it too much. When you get that stuck, all you got to do is put some more flour on it. Like I said, I usually make a bigger batch than this. So now what you want to do, if you don't have a what you call a bread cutter or cookie cutter, this is what I use, y'all. My wine glass, and I just floured it at the top like so, and then I make my biscuits like that. Okay, all right. And what we're gonna do is, when you have some dough like this, all you do is knead it, you put it back together, roll it out a little bit, not too much, because you don't want to knead it too much. And you cut some more. I'm trying to make at least 5 out of this. Make sure you get your flour. Now if you like thick biscuits, you can get them thicker than this. It's all up to you. That's 4. Make 1 more. That's gonna probably be my 5. So make sure, and you want to roll it out. Don't forget to flour your rolling pin. Okay, I'm gonna fold this in half a little bit and fold it like that. And that's gonna be my last one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in the oven. What you want to do is, when you throw them in the oven, you want to put them on 450 for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we'll be back, okay? All right, so we're back. We're about to make our salmon croquettes. Now, here is 2 cans of salmon croquettes. Some people use fresh salmon. I use the can. That's the southern way that I do it, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is try out cooking with your heart and soul all-purpose seasoning. We're just going to sprinkle some right at the top. All right, and I have my green onions. I'm going to dump those in. I have some Parmesan cheese. We're not going to put that much, but just a few. I have some Old Bay seasoning. We have some mayo. All right. I I have 2 eggs. Woo. No shells, no shells. I got 2 by 2 eggs. All right. And I got some breadcrumbs. And guess what we're about to do? We're about to get nasty. I'm gonna put, I like a little, some onions in here, just a few. Because I know I got green onions and these just, I just like the sweet onion taste as well. So you know when you buy the cans that you have to take the bones out. There's a bone in there, so you take the bone out. And you know, that's what I do. I mean, some people leave the bones in there. I don't. All right, so we're going to mix this up to get a nice consistency. And what you're looking for, you don't want it to be so loose that you can't make a patty out of it. So we're just going to mix this up. I think I'm going to add a little bit more breadcrumbs to this. Now, some people use cornmeal, flour. Any way you do it is fine. Just, hey, make it your own. This is my recipe. You can make it your own. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put these in a patty form, and then we're going to fry these up. Okay? All right, so my patties have been made. My skillet is hot and ready. And what we're going to do is take the patties. I got a little bit of vegetable oil in here. And we're just going to fry these until they're nice and golden brown. Uh-oh. So we're going to put those in there. We're going to let them cook. Now, you know when you put something in the skillet, even though it was hot, the temperature drops. So you just want to turn it up just a little bit to compensate for the heat dropping. So because you want it a nice and golden brown. So we'll be back. We put them in here, and guess what? It's going to be taste testing time. So we'll be right back. All right, it's taste testing time. Taste testing time. So I got my salmon croquettes. I have some rice and my buttermilk biscuits. We're gonna dig in with the salmon croquettes. Now, if you're old school, what you normally do is got some Delta Serve. You get your biscuit, put your croquettes between your biscuit, and you put some Delta Serve in it, and you'll have a good time. So I'm gonna taste this. Crunchy, good, and everything. But I'm gonna go a little old school. Got my buttermilk biscuits here. I'm gonna put a half of a croquette in the middle. I wish I had some Delta Serve. And I'm going to take a bite. Oh my Lord. Delicious. Oh my God, you gotta try this recipe. Old school recipe, salmon croquettes, some rice, and buttermilk biscuits. Y'all, thank y'all for showing up. Please share, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you remember everything I said? Hey, God bless the food that is in front of us. Bless the family that is between us. And bless the love that's between me and you. God bless. See you later. Peace.